Yes, hello, and welcome to this week's One Night Stand, where we'll be seeking out the latest talent from the comedy circuit to find out who has it in them to win a place at this year's prestigious Edinburgh Fringe Festival. My name's Demetrius Deach. Everyone say, hello, Demetrius Deach.
Hello, Demetrius Deach.
How do you stop a dog from humping your leg?
I don't know.
You suck its dick.
Oh!
We are once again joined by our fabulous panel of judges. We have Julie Breeze, who is a fantastic actress, theatre mogul Bill Cromshaw, and our guest judge is the wonderful, funny, fantastic comedian Karen Bailey. You are funny, Karen, you are funny, I love you. Of course, we have our comedians waiting in the wings, but first, let's find out a little bit about them.
My name is Alex Miles. I'm from Devon. I've been doing comedy now for about a few years certainly. My icons in comedy would have to be the likes of Robin Williams. Got a lot of voices and impressions. He's got a lot of, different genres of comedy coming out of them. I did a gig at Exeter Football Stadium. Done comedy before then. I was at the Edinburgh Festival a few years ago. A few months ago. And hoping to go back there pretty soon.
Hello, I'm Jamie, 18, and I'm a student. I also sell electronics, but nobody cares about that, really. Even I don't care about it. Well, I've been doing comedy now for about less than a year, really. I only started in January. I don't know who really inspires me, just a whole range of comedians. I just watched them and thought, I can do that. I think the good qualities, is just to tell a story. I think people do like a story. Then if you make it funny, then you get a few laughs. Then you're loved.
My name's Sam and I'm a student from the University of Gloucestershire. I've got an interest in comedy, so I thought I'd apply for One Night Stand and see what happens. I get my comedy inspirations from everyday life, especially as you're a student and have to live with so many other people, especially as they don't use a dishwasher and just leave the dirty dishes on the side. My inspirations are Michael McIntyre, Lee Evans and Russell Howard. So I just like comedians who are really brave and just go for it and just say the most oddest things and things about everyday life, which is so common and everyone can relate to.
Hi, I'm Martin Jones. I'm 19, I'm from Devon, originally from Birmingham, and I'm a comedian. I've been doing comedy for a couple of years. My dad owned a pub and I used to compare all his nights and crack a few jokes, and I got into it that way. I'm massive fans of Michael McIntyre and Russell Howard, people like that. The people who really observe on comedy, I love that kind of style. The qualities that make a good comedian, just a wicked sense of humour. You have to be quite knowledgeable as well, because otherwise you wouldn't be no good at writing jokes. Just read a lot, see what you can find funny, be a bit witty.
Excellent. Well, you know the score by now. Each comedian has to first impress our judges with their quick-fire stand-up routine before their 30 seconds are up and they hear this sound. There we go. Okay, you ready, guys? Let's get the first comedian on. Start your clapping and welcome onto the stage the fantastically funny Alex Miles.
I'm sorry to say I got arrested last night by a policeman with no left arm. So that taught me right. On the way back he started talking about religion. Apparently he's Amish. For my one phone call I decided to call my ex-girlfriend. She's a bit of a lying woman and she told me she had chlamydia. I said, you never could come clean, could you? A girl came up to me and said, your carbon footprint is massive. And I said, well, you know what they say about men with big feet.
They have big shoes. They got big shoes. They got big shoes. Okay, it's Sam Penn-Sinkins.
I never got to say goodbye to my granddad. It's a bit ironic because he drowned in a bowl of Cheerios. People say exams are getting easier, especially cheerleading. All I had to do is say, give me an A, and they did. I saw a little green man the other day, and it's a bit weird because I was walking and he disappeared, and I got run over.
It's traffic lights. It's traffic lights. Fantastic. Okay, superb. Jamie Davey.
Hello, hello. So I've driven up from my hometown in good old Wiltshire, and nothing really much happens there. Apart from a prisoner escaping from prison on a tractor. There was a high-speed pursuit. Well, actually, it wasn't very high speed, but it was still pursuitious. I can't even speak today, but yes, and of course the police were shouting, pull over, watch out, he's got a rake, or you'll never take me alive. Still, it could be worse. It could be Midsummer, where there's a murder every week.
Quite right too, quite right too. And the final comedian, Tony Cowards.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I like to go down hills by doing somersaults. That's just the way I roll. As a child, I was hit by a meteorite, as you can imagine. That had a huge impact on me. I'm a big gamer. I love my games. I've invented a couple. The first one is a game where you make music by coughing, which I've called Guitar Hero. Second one is a game where you play a soldier running around a battlefield trying not to get shot or blown up, but you're absolutely busting for the toilet. That one's Modern Warfare, Call of Nature.
Fantastic stuff, fantastic. Oh, they loved you, Tony. That you brought your family in. Anyway, I thought you were all very funny, but it's not up to me, it's up to the judges over there, and they've got one more chance to see the comedians before they choose who goes through to the final round. Now, in this game, 2 of our comedians silently act out a scenario given to us by the audience, whilst the other 2 hilariously commentate on it. So, if I can have some ideas from the audience, please, on what they can act out. A dance-off, I like it. Funny people at a football match. Spice Girls. I don't know if that's a request or an idea. I don't know. So, Jamie, Tony, if you can get into the performance area of Doom, please. And if you can get your microphone at the right angle. So, it's a dance-off, and, well, off you go. Good luck, my friends.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Rah, 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 rah.
Can't read my, no, he can read my poker face.
She's got to love nobody. How did I get dragged into it?
Heart and soul, I fell in love with you, Beauty and the Beast. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening. Me, you stick your left foot in, your left foot out. In, out, shake it all about.
Superb. I've got to be honest, that just looked like you were grooming him. But okay, if you sit down into the front row and you've got a funny football match there, which these 2 will commentate on, so off you go. Good luck, my friends.
Hello and welcome to Match of the Day. Cheltenham Town versus Real Madrid.
Yeah, and it's been an amazing season for Cheltenham Town here, reaching the Champions League final for the first ever time. And we can see the Cheltenham Town players lining up here, doing a warm-up.
If only the England...